The Ash'ari's impoliteness. What do I mean by that? Number one, some Ash'aris doubted the authenticity of the Hadith of the concubine. When the Prophet asked her, "Where's Allah?" she said, "He is in as-sama." Who is the doubter? Al-Kawthari, and he was a great Jahmi. And at the same time, he used to be the Mufti of the Ottomani state. And he was preceded by no one ever before in throwing that doubt against the Hadith, which is in Sahih Muslim. Hadith number 537. He said this hadith is narrated in a different phrase, according to Muwatta Malik. The Prophet in Muwatta Malik was asking the concubine, "Do you bear witness that there is no God but Allah?" That is a great lie, because that hadith is different story. But subhanallah, the same hadith of the concubine in Sahih Muslim, you can find it in Muwatta Malik, second volume, page 776, with the same question, "Where is Allah?" The subtitle is Kitabul Itq, Babu Itqi Ummahatil Awlad. So the lie of Kawthari is exposed. Now, other Ash'aris, they said, the Jariah, the concubine, was dumb. So she was pointing to the sama, to the heaven, to the height. That's another lie, because the hadith in Sahih Muslim and in Muwatta Malik is so clear. The hadith says, quote, "Ayn Allah?" Where is Allah? And she said, "Fis sama." She said, "Fis sama." So the other lie is exposed. Other Ash'aris like Ghazali, Qushayri, and those are great Ash'ari scholars, they said, it is not fit to the majesty of Allah that you ask about Him where. That's not a good question. Well, you need the shut up of Muhammad hijab. How dare you say that this question shouldn't be asked? So the Prophet was asking wrong questions? You find that in the book Al-Risala Al-Qushayriya for Al-Qushayri Al-Ash'ari, page 5, and Al-Bayjuri in his book Tuhfat Al-Murid, Sharh Jawharat Al-Tawheed, which is credited in Al-Azhar. They use it as a curriculum for the students in Al-Azhar. The book Tuhfat Al-Murid, page 155. This is another impoliteness towards the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Who are you, ya qalil al-adab? Free from politeness. Who are you to tell the Prophet what should he be asking about Allah and what he shouldn't be asking? Do you know what is suitable for Allah more than the Prophet? No one had ever doubted the authenticity of the Hadith of Jariah. Neither Ibn Hajar, in his book Fath al-Bari, he admitted that the Hadith is authentic. Fath al-Bari, volume 13, page 359. He said, وَهُوَ حَدِيثٌ صَحِيحٌ. So it is not Muslim you who decide what the Prophet should be asking and what. Sometimes he asks about the Shahada. Do you bear witness that there is no God but Allah? Some other times he asks about the Highness of Allah. Where is Allah? Because if the answer, Allah is in as-sama, he will be going in agreement with the ayah in Surah Tabarak, ayah number 16, أَأَمِنْتُمْ مَنْ فِي السَّمَاءِ. But the problem is that the deen, the religion, the faith of the Ash'aris is based on denying Allah's highness over His throne. Now, when you say Allah is over His throne, it's not talking about Allah's highness of honor. No, it's talking about Allah's highness over the place which is described as throne. The throne of Allah is a place, and Allah is over that place. You know, according to the Ash'aris, Allah was supposed to be saying, أَأَمِنْتُم مَّن لَيْسَ فِي السَّمَاءِ. This is better. It goes in agreement with the Ash'ari madhab, who believe that there shouldn't be God in any direction. God has no direction. Some others ask this question: what is the benefit of the narration of the concubine? What is the benefit of that? Well, the great benefit of that is to ask this question: why the Prophet did not address that question to an educated person of the Muslims at that time, philosopher, teacher, high educated person. No. He only asked a concubine. You know what is the benefit? To show you, this is an inspiration of Allah. To let His Prophet ask this concubine precisely. It was intentionally meant that believing that Allah is up is rooted in the natural disposition, fitrah of mankind. That's why He did not ask an educated person, but He asked a concubine. But, unfortunately, a concubine is successful in her faith, while the Ash'aris failed in that test. If you ask them, where's Allah? They say, He's in nowhere. Bila makan, without a place. And that was not the answer of the concubine. The concubine did not say Allah is without place. She said Allah is in as-sama. The other benefit is that Allah exposes those who disbelieve in this ayah in Surah Tabarak. Ayah number 16. Are you secured of the one who's in the height, that He may cause the earth to swallow you? They say to you, it means, are you secure of the angels in the height? Or Jibreel? Or are you secured that the one whom you claim that He is in as-sama? Oh my God! They claim that Allah is in as-sama, or it's Allah who say that He is in as-sama. Now, to expose this kind of tampering with the meaning of the ayah is to refer you to two ayat in the Quran that go in line with this ayah in Surah Tabarak. Let's go to Surah Isra, Surah number 17, ayah 67 to 68. وإذا مسكم الضر في البحر ضل من تدعون إلا إياه فلما نجاكم إلى البر أعرضتم وكان الإنسان كفورا. And when adversity touches you at the sea, lost are all those who invoke except for Him. That means Him, it means Allah. But when He delivers you to the land, you turn away from Him, from Allah. And ever is man ungrateful. أَفَأَمِنْتُمْ أَنْ يَخْسِفَ بِكُمْ جَانِبَ الْبَرِّ أَوْ يُرْسِلَ عَلَيْكُمْ حَاصِبًا. Very identical to the ayah in Surah Tabarak. Look, do you feel secure that He will not cause a part of the land to swallow you, or to send against you a storm of stones? Very identical. That means ad-damir, the pronoun, renders to Allah, not to an angel, as the Ash'aris claim. The other surah is Surah Al-Nahl. Surah Al-Nahl, surah number 16, ayah number 45. أفأمن الذين مكروا السيئات أن يخسف الله بهم الأرض أو يأتيهم العذاب من حيث لا يشعرون. Then do those who have planned evil deeds feel secure that Allah will not cause the earth to swallow them, or that the punishment will not come upon them from where they do not perceive? Very clear, identical to the ayah of Tabarak, Surah 66, ayah number 16. So those two ayat in Surah Isra, Surah number 17, ayah number 67 to 68, and Surah Al-Nahl, Surah number 16, ayah number 45, prove that الضمير يعود على الله, that the pronoun renders to Allah, not to Jibreel, not to the angels, as many Ash'aris claim.